I'm going to do up another fly that I'm going to use for carp, and I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do, but I have an idea. Alright, I'm going to put eyes on this, although it doesn't need eyes. It'll ride hook point up either way. Put these on right towards the front. Okay. Go to the back of the fly. And for this one, I'm going to use Caddis Green Turkey Quill. And I'm going to cut out about 3/4 inch piece here. Something like that. I'll just tie the tips in here. Okay. Now I'm going to grab some hackle. You can use some schlappen, it'll make a bigger fly. I'm going to do this with some smaller soft hackles. And I'm going to do it in kind of a couple stages. Alright, start by tying the tip in, and I'll wrap back about 3/8 of an inch, I think that is. No, less than 1/4, 3/16. About 1/8 of an inch. And I'm just going to start wrapping this. Pretty dense. Tie that off. And then I'm going to wrap back on it to force it back. I'm actually going to go to a schlappen. I want something a little bigger. Okay. Tie that in. Same thing, nice and dense, wrap it back. Give myself a little more room. That got a little messy. Okay, we'll tie that off. Pull these back and wrap back on them. A little ways at least. Alright, I'm going to tie one more in. Third type of feather here. You know, whatever feathers you have, just make the best use of them. It's not critical that you use one type of feather over another. want to find the center line and bring my my turkey through. Flip my fly. You can tell we got kind of a nice little crayfish action going on there. And we've got a lot of material above the hook, which is gonna, whether or not you have weight, is gonna make it fall hook point up. And clean that up a little. Not exactly sure what I want to do now. Let's give this a try. I'm cut out a couple of about 1/4 inch pieces of some sort of golden brown turkey. I'm going to tie one in kind of off to that side and one off to this side. Give us a little crayfish claw action. And I'm just going to figure eight that a few times and try and get my thread over that remaining material there. Not critical, just aesthetics. And then we'll whip finish and we'll call it good. And I'm really liking the style of fly because there's a lot of things you can do with it. There's all sorts of materials you can use here, like I was mentioning before. You can use a squirrel tail. I just did turkey, marabou. You can use rabbit strip, zonker style, or just a little rabbit plume. So the options are pretty much endless as far as what you can do here. And if you want more of a headstand fly, of course you wouldn't add that turkey quill on the bottom, which is kind of smashing all these fibers out to the side, making legs and claws. But there's a lot you can do with this, so have fun with it. I'll pull this guy out of the vise here, maybe you get a look at it. Super glue, yeah. So that's what we're looking at right there. Should make a great fly. There he is, and you know, while we're at it, I'll take you over and we'll look at a couple other flies I did. If you're still with me. Okay. So there's one with a squirrel tail. It's a nice looking little fly. And This is one with no weight. And I like that for spooky fish that aren't really enjoying the plop of bead chain eyes. I think that's going to be a good fly. Right there, and here's a couple other guys that don't have the turkey on the bottom, so you get more of a headstand effect. And that's pretty much it. Here's another variation. There's a black with a little marabou plume right there. And there's another squirrel fly. Oh, and here's a no weight rabbit plume. Another good one for spooky fish. There you have it. Thanks for watching.